Hello, my darlings. I have had kind of a crazy week, kind of a crazy, exciting week. Randomly, I met this really awesome chick who's very much on her own spiritual journey this week. So I, have made a new friend, somebody who is doing kind of the things that I'm doing, and excited to be able to travel and experience some things. So it's neat. So she hits me up yesterday and says, hey, I've been invited to a full moon meditation. You want to come with? And I'm like, sure, I'm in. Call me in. Count me in. I don't know what that is. What is it? She goes, I don't know either. Let's just go. We're going. Okay, great. So we show up at this place. It's a wellness center of some sort. I don't have that information, but I will get it and plug them because it's awesomeness. And I meet these really, really, really amazing souls that welcome us in. We're just like two crazy chicks jumping in to the middle of their group. I mean, they got this thing. So, and the room is set up with chairs around the circle. In the center is a table that has a white, I don't know what kind of, I would assume like a plastic, something board with this geometric shape engraved on it. And it's right in the middle of the room. And it's got this cool, think green, disco light type of effect going on in the room. And it turns out that Eugenia, this awesome artist, had painted all of the artwork in the office, and you put 3D glasses on and this artwork jumps out at you, literally jumps out at you on the walls in a chiropractic office. It was so freaking cool. And she had clothes that she had painted with this 3D stuff. Well, anyway, I digress. So everybody sits around this circle. We go through the meditation. This gentleman goes to start it. I want to say his name was Jonathan. Might be able to come up with his name. I'm not going to stress it. Anyway, so this gentleman asks if we've ever been to one of these before. We were like, no. He kind of explains. First half is clearing your chakras and getting yourself grounded, and the second half is going to be a spiritual journey to another dimension. And I'm like, okay, awesome. So we're kind of talking amongst the group, and Eugenia asked me, she goes, okay, so what is your experience? What are you doing here? And I'm like, well, back in October, I was an atheist. I'm now exposed and learning. I'm trying to figure all this stuff out. I said, I am 100% on a spiritual journey, so bring it on. I'm ready for whatever the universe has to offer. And she goes, whoa, watch what you ask for. Watch how you say things. And I'm like, okay, well, teach me. What do I need to say? It's like, I'm a sponge. Help me. So we kind of talked through it and da-da-da-da. So we go through this meditation. As we're going through and clearing the chakras, you start at the root, you go up. We get to my throat chakra, and I start gagging like crazy. I'm coughing. I'm coughing my head. I might as well have just taken a peppercorn and shoved it down the wrong pipe type of coughing. You know what I'm talking about? It's like you're like tears running down your eyes, crying, But I hadn't put that together. All I was worried about was that I was harshing the vibe for everybody else in the room, because here's this chick coughing her head off, ruining, their concentration. The meditation was pretty cool. I found myself several times in it thinking, boy, you're a fraud. You don't have any idea what you're doing. But then I would just kind of let it go, and then I could get back into what I was doing. I will tell you, there were many times in this meditation last night where I felt like it was like I was floating. I mean, there was nothing. Like my body was sitting in a chair, but I wasn't in it. It was so amazing. A second time they mentioned went to do something with the throat chakra, and I started coughing again. And started kind of doing some question and answers after. Oh, by the way, I recorded this, so maybe I can splice some pieces in to kind of give you an idea. But I did. I recorded it. It's a bad angle. You probably gotta have my big ass foot right there in front of you, but I didn't think to bring a tripod with me, so you get what you get. Very cool experience. Afterwards, we're kind of talking and divulging what we thought and we were feeling and how things affected us. I spoke up and I said, hey, I just wanted to say sorry for that whole coughing fit thing. I said, I really promise you I'm not sick. I don't have COVID. I haven't had any issues at all until right that very moment, the most inopportune moment. And Eugenia says, you started coughing when you got to the throat chakra. She said, so that means you have something that you need to say that needs to be said. It needs to be gotten out there. And I'm like, okay, there's a lot of that. And Eugenia had these awesome, it was like, the blue glass, the cobalt blue glass, and a big growler, yay big, yay tall. And she had etched on the outside. There were several different versions, but the one that spoke to me was love. And then the O is this geometric, looks like a Celtic knot, really an intricate Celtic knot, whatever. And so these bottles, we washed them out, we filled them with water, and then they sit in the middle of the room under the table during the ceremony so that they get charged with positive water. The water gets charged with that positive energy, good juju. And then you can drink it and help sustain the high vibe. Okay, so I took that bottle. It was under the table. After we were done, I came home. Now, I had my trusty water bottle with me because I always do. I'm kind of a Girl Scout that way. And so I was drinking that last night and this morning. I didn't need to get into my blue bottle because this was in the room and got charged during the ceremony. And I am sitting at my bed this morning. I wake up, I'm in a better mood. I came home, I did some more meditations. There was some really cool stuff. It was full moon. So it was kind of that, this is the time to do this. This is the time to make shit happen. To speed things up is what I was hearing and understanding. The moon makes it more powerful, so therefore, you can amplify the effort put in. And anyway, so that blue bottle, I came home last night and I set it on my side table, and just right there by itself. It's not touching anything. It's just sitting there. I'm sitting at my desk, not my desk. I'm sitting on my bed because I don't have a desk because I work from home. Usually I sit at the bar, but my 14-year-old son and a friend have set themselves up on the TV and another TV in the living room. And so I was hiding in my room trying to get some work done. I have contracts that I'm working on. And I'm just sitting there going over this contract that I received and doing, other things, seller's disclosures, this, that, and whatever. Anyway, I'm in real estate. There's a lot of contracts. That's what it is. So I'm sitting there working, and all of a sudden I hear it. Psh. And I look over, and I shit you not, my blue bottle it's still standing there, but it obviously had broken, and the water went all over my side table, all over the floor, all over my bed, all over the everything. Right? Blue's the color of the throat chakra. I made the statement, bring it on. So, yeah, got a lot of further meditation I might have to do about this, but oh my God. It's like, just right there on my side table. Yeah. Don't know what to tell you. I just think it's kind of interesting. It's kind of bizarre. I will talk to a couple of people. They're like, you need to meditate on it. You need to keep yourself open. You need to keep investigating, what exactly your next move is, keep reading, looking for signs, keep yourself open for signs, things of that sort. And, right? Oh, I will share with you the mantra, prayer, whatever it is you want to call it, that I have gotten out of this. I was talking to Eugenia after this. We kind of chatted a couple of times today, and she told me, she goes, remember when I said, be careful what you ask for? Remember when I said, you got to say things in a way that's going to happen peacefully. She goes, I made the mistake of saying that I wanted all toxic people out of my life. And she goes, and the chaos just turned my entire world upside down. She said, so I've learned is that I now say what no longer serves me, I release with grace and ease and peace and kindness and gratitude and love and happiness and joy and excitement. I welcome the gifts and guidance from my spiritual guides with an open heart. I kind of like that. And of course, with all of these things, you're supposed to make it your own. So I would probably, do something to make that mine. But I really like that, be able to, what no longer serves me, I release with grace and ease and peace and kindness and gratitude and love and happiness and joy and excitement. I will welcome the gifts and guidance from my spiritual guides with an open heart. I like that. Anyway. I will let you know what comes of my further meditations on this. So bizarre. So awesome to have 100% something from the universe saying, pay attention. Right. Till next time. Bye.